Because of no ear, they entirely have to depend upon the vibrations. The tongue that is steered at the center. And so they put the tongue out repeatedly. You must know, licking the lips like this while talking, repeated licking, an activity of the tongue, putting the tongue out. This is a strong indication you will see in snake members. So they know I have got these lackings, but still I have to live. So naturally they have adapted the environment in their own way and they are existing. I want to bypass by a theory, that is the theory of Adler. So the theory of Adler in psychology, it is called the theory of organ inferiority. Organ of inferiority means, he says every person has got a kind of inferiority inside. And the life is meant to overcome that inferiority. For example, Helen Keller, the great lady, no hearing, no vision, but the world knows. So she came out from her organ inferiorities. The small-built man or the conqueror of the world. Hitler was not very heighted. Napoleon Bonaparte was not very heighted. Cricketer. For example, Sachin Tendulkar, Sunil Gavaskar in our times. Dion Armand the marathoner, the footballer. I do not know, they feel it or not. But this is, because of short build, this is their organ inferiority, so they jump to be so much bigger than the original bigger people. So this psychology is coming in the snake group. Because I know I am not normal like you people. And so I have to adapt, I have to strengthen myself. That I can win the situation, the adversities. So this is a very important structure in most of the snakes you will get. Ultimately they become successful. This is the structure of animal kingdom itself. I said before. So it is the survival. Holes. Now these holes, they live in a tunnel, in a hole. They do not live in a house. So this thing signifies their narrowness of the mind. Apparently for show they are very good persons. But somewhere inside, the jealousy is there. They are showy people. They pretend that they are good people. But basically they are not that much good as we have seen. We'll see the rubric like possessive. Try to hold everything. He can live for you. But when you are opposing, he will be the greatest enemy of you. So this is the psychology of a snake. In most of the snakes you will get this. Psychology of snake means this is the snake group of drugs I am talking. Because I do not know the psychology of a snake. The whether really a snake is a small-minded or big-minded, I don't know. And I said it is a pseudo-rational source. So whole can be signified in that way. That is a process, a kind of example that I am putting before. Hibernation. We know sleep. Snake goes for a sleep for a long time. 6 months they sleep, as the people says. So they eat a lot and then go to sleep. And they wake up in the summer. And the rubrics, oversensitive. We are getting lachesis and protozoas both carrying tumors and both hit and cold. Spring and summer aggravation, we are getting lachesis 3 protozoas. But generally, it is observed the cold affects the snake. And so there is a tendency of the snakes to get cold easily. The hibernation has got significance. Before this, animal goes to this state, they consume lot of food, which supplies, getting supplied during the period of rest, as we put our laptop in a hibernated mode. So, this group actually stores. This is very important characteristic. They store money, they store wealth. And there is a fear that they may lose everything, power, position and property. Delusion stop being, we are getting NASA getting 1 month. So that means it is a clinically verified symptom. That means there is a constant fear, anxiety that I will lose my position. So quite naturally, I will not allow anyone to supersede me. So if I am a snake and if you are my subordinate, so don't expect I am going to do such good for you that you may come to my position. No. Be under my table, I will do a lot for you. But don't try to jump. I will not allow. Then I will bite. So at least they will show their hoods, if not bite. And you understand. Now my boss is angry and he is getting some envy. And this envy is long persistent. That is very dangerous. It is not for 2 days or 3 days. This is months, years too. The vindictiveness may be so strong, as you have seen in nitric acid. Vindictive, tries to get revenge. You will get in snakes, same degree. Revenge. Sexuality. As you have said, snake has been used as a symbol of sex. So we are getting amorous disposition, lachesis too. Livid, lascivious, voluptuous dreams, again lachesis. Sexual perversions, lachesis. The combat dance, very interesting. So two partner meets, they tangles each other, they jumps up, goes down. It is a sexual play. And it is said, very interestingly, this is mostly played by 2 male persons. So this suggestion essentially a homosexual encounter. The rubric homosexuality, aversion woman to lachesis carries 2 modes. Sexual masochism means the person produces pain to his partner, to her partner, during the sexual activities or congress. Again, they are snakes. Lachesis carrying 1 mass to this. Now for the eggs. Very interesting. Now, once the egg is hatched, the mother snake waits. They entangles the egg, sits on that. They sits on that. And then the eggs hatches and the snakes come out, small snakes. Now this probably provides the greatest careful mothers. Snakes are the most careful mothers. To some extent birds also. Phosphorus. The phosphorus is not bad, but the structural similarity, the forwardly projected sternum. They want to see everything from the top. A typical tubercular trait. You will get the family aversion to. The drug comes in your mind is sepia. A sepia represents the fish group. Now, no mother fish waits. When from her eggs, the new small generation of fishes will come. They lay egg, fluid egg. So there is no at all any bondage between the mother and the son. You will get this strongly presented in murex in sepia. Family aversion to, husband aversion. But it is never in snakes. So they are the great mothers. Now, possessive mothers. Lot of problem comes. The mother is living with his son. Son become grown up. Gradually the world of the son is gradually increasing. Get married. Now the son is listening few things more from the wife. It is obvious. There should be also. And then the problem of mother brings. And the mother starts insomnia, the state of insanities, the states of religious fangs, because the feeling that control is getting lost, losing control. So that we have said previously. Delusion that he is getting poor. In a positive state, in a soric dimension, she feels that some evil is going to happen. There is homesickness. And as I also have said, possessiveness about children. But this can be simulated with the carrying of the eggs hatched by a snake. The very important aspect. Molt. A regularly recurrent event during the activity period of all snakes is shedding or molting of the skin. And we got periodical return of symptoms. Convulsions periodical, we are getting lachesis, bipair. Aggravation with moon phases, there is full moon or new moon, we are getting lachesis. Returns animism, we are getting lachesis, protellus, naja, bipair. But another says molting denotes their mischievous character too. I said before, mischievous, you will not be able to understand. Lachesis carries two marks. They can change the sight. Their morality is less and activity becomes harmful. Less immorality. Because of the question of existence, because of the problem of existence, most probably they are turning to be moral tools. They do not much confident about themselves, probably. And the rubric criminal. Lachesis is carrying one. So this is a clinically verified symptom, but it is there. Criminality is there. Structural speciality. Body is slender. We get there a lean, most of a lachesis, thin animation.